time. Exit to Wave, 12-1 Ruby Walsh. Bank Account and Sam Thomas at 50-1. At 40s Tresor Mai and Roddy Green. Liam Cooper on Master Turn at 25-1. Merchant's Friend and Noel Feely at 14-1. At 7s is Supreme Catch Jim Cullity. Bally Brophy, who's a grey. The amount of Barry Fenton at 9-1. Hertzog, another grey. Carl Llewellyn replacing the injured Mick Fitzgerald, 6-1 joint favourite. Jaloux d'Estraval and Richard Young at 11-1. The other joint favourite is course specialist King's Mistral and Richard Johnson. Blowing Wind for Tony McCoy at 25-1. And Infrasonique and Jimmy McCarthy at 12-1. Desai and Joe Elliott at 14-1. Right at the bottom is Cannon Barney for Graham Lee at 14-1. Possible front runners here. Hertzog going to go off the favourite at 5-1. He is a possible front runner, as is King's Mistral, second in the market at 6-1. And Bally Brophy at 10-1 is likely to be up there as well. So stamina will be needed here. Then they jump 22 in all here. Hence number 9 coming up. King's Mistral, Bally Brophy, Hertzog away to the right. The 3 leaders up the inside, Infrasonique. Then from Skywara, a very bad blunder from Blowing Wind at that, and Tony McCoy did remarkably well to stay on board, but it was a real stopping mistake by Blowing Wind. Oh, he's jumped round Aintree a few times. You'd have thought he'd know better than that. Massive jump by King's Mistral at that next plane fence. Blowing Wind screwing at it back in the field, and now an open ditch. King's Mistral from on the outside, Bally Brophy. Wider out is Hertzog. The extreme outside, Merchant's Friend. Back on the inside, Infrasonique. Sky Warriors close up with Exit to Wave. Then Bank Account and Desai in hoop sleeves in about 9th or 10th Desai, followed by Tresor Mai. 3 lengths Supreme Catch, Imperial Detail, and then Cannon Barney. Jaloux d'Estraval, Master Turn on the outside of Blowing Wind in the rear. That's Merchant's Friend in the cheek pieces there in about 6th place on the outside. Climbing the hill then towards the top turn, nearing the end of their first circuit. King's Mistral, some spectacular jumps so far, still disputing it with Bally Brophy. And they trail back, but they're all still standing. Jaloux d'Estraval, one of the back markers. Supreme Catch has dropped right away at this stage of the race and is now absolutely stone bonking as they run down the hill. And it's King's Mistral from Bally Brophy, with 3rd Infrasonique on the inside, Hertzog wide, then Sky Warrior. Merchant's Friend, Tresor Mai, and Exit to Wave just hunting them up as they clear this downhill fence. Imperial Detail, one's gone. Jaloux d'Estraval is a fooler at that. Richard Young sent spinning into the ground. He's looking up. I think he's okay as they run right-handed into the back straight. King's Mistral continues to make the running here. Richard Johnson having an exciting ride on this bold jumping veteran. From in 2nd place, Bally Brophy. Hertzog still there on the outside, followed by up the inside Infrasonique, then Sky Warrior in 5th place, clearing another plain fence. Merchant's Friend, Desai is making good headway now on the inside of Exit to Wave, then Bank Account, Imperial Detail, and Tresor Mai over this open ditch. The leaders skim over it. Mistake back in the field by Master Turn, Cannon Barney. Supreme Catch beginning to run on again, but plenty to do. Blowing Wind is struggling. They head towards the water jump. Halfway down the back straight, King's Mistral, Bally Brophy, Hertzog. It's a very competitive Agfa Diamond handicap chase at this stage, and now they've got 6 fences left to jump as they head towards the railway straight once again. King's Mistral just loves it round here. Lifts off just ahead again of Bally Brophy in 2nd. Infrasonique over in 3rd on the inside. The danger could be looming in the form of Desai in the hoop sleeves in about 5th place there. Sky Warrior in the red. Hertzog losing a place or 2. Bank Account is in behind them. And then Merchant's Friend and Exit to Wave. So leaving the back straight once again. And it's King's Mistral who's made most of the running so far from Bally Brophy. Desai looks a big danger in 3rd place, just on the heels round the inside there from Sky Warrior. Bank Account moves forward now. The red and white jacket worn by Sam Thomas. That one looking dangerous. Infrasonique next from Exit to Wave, and then Merchant's Friend. Racing for the pond fence. There must be 7 or 8 horses in with chances. Supreme Catch just at the top of the screen. Black with the yellow cross belts beginning to stay on again, but plenty to do. Here's the pond fence. King's Mistral from Desai in 2nd. Bank Account was 3rd over. Sky Warrior and then Hertzog, with behind these Infrasonique rounding the final turn. King's Mistral a half length to Desai. They seem to have it between them now. Bank Account is 3rd over the 2nd last. Another superb jump by King's Mistral He cleared it with feet to spare on the inside. Desai is now being asked a big question, and he doesn't always provide answers. Here's the final fence. King's Mistral looking for his 6th win at Sandown. Another great jump from Desai. In third is Bank Account, Supreme Catch in 4. King's Mistral is pulling out all the stops up the hill. Desai, a length and a half down in second. 50 yards to cover. King's Mistral, Desai rallying. King's Mistral very gamely from Desai. It was close to third between Exit to Wave and Supreme Catch. Then Merchant's Friend, followed by Amphasonic and Bank Account. Hertzog midfield in the end from Sky Warrior, Bunny Brophy faded. Then Tresor, My Master turned Cannon Barney, and Imperial Dete brought up the rear, pulling up Blowing Wind, who made a terrible early mistake. What a performance by King's Mistral. What a jumping display.
Desai at 8 to 1. They pulled a long way clear of the third horse, Exit to Wave, at 14 to 1. And fourth was Supreme Catch at 7 to 1. Hertzog was unplaced. That went off the favourite, finished 8.